Hi everyone, this is Kit Cabela of Harlan's Media. Today I'm joined here with Rod Joy. He is the Lieutenant Governor candidate with the Chris Kennedy campaign. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I understand there's a large protest that's happening. Essentially, why are you out here at this campaign, at this protest right now?
I'm out here today because this billionaire first tax scam is completely and totally morally bankrupt. It's probably the most unfair and regressive piece of legislation to move through Congress in my lifetime. It's essentially a Robin Hood scheme in reverse, where we're taking money away from working families and putting it in the pockets of the ultra wealthy. And it's time that government worked for us and not against us. And we need a governor that will stand up for seniors, for working class families. You know, this GOP tax plan will disproportionately impact poor people, people of color, working people, and yet we have an absentee governor in the governor's mansion today. We need somebody who will stand up for the people, and that's why I'm out here.
Now, essentially, of course, if Chris Kennedy wins the nomination and, let's say, hypothetically becomes governor of Illinois, what programs can he possibly put in place to stop the dramatic effect of this GOP tax plan that was passed in the Senate?
Well, first of all, we need to shift the tide of what's happening both in this state and in the country, where we see a hyper-concentration of wealth and political power and a growing pool of people who are hurting and suffering. It's time that government work for ordinary people instead of the privileged few. First of all, we need a governor that will stand up and be with people. We also need to make sure that it's great that people are out here today. We need to make sure that people show up at the ballot box both in March and in November so we can make changes in our congressional delegation. Anyone who casts a ballot for this regressive and unfair proposal needs to go, just like Bruce Rauner needs to go.
Also, real quick, what are the long-term consequences if the Senate and House come to an agreement on this bill being passed?
It'll be damning, not just for this current generation, but for future generations. 13 million people are at risk of losing their health care today. You know, this would cut taxes, the corporate tax rate, from 35 to 20%. We need to lift up ordinary people. It's time that wealthy people pay their fair share. And if we don't do that, there'll be consequences today and for the generations to follow.
For our viewers and subscribers, where can they learn more about the Chris Kennedy campaign? Where can they find you on social media?
Find us at Kennedy4Illinois.com. That's Kennedy, F-O-R, Illinois.com.
Thank you so much for joining Harlan's Media. And to all our viewers and subscribers, peace everyone, and let's all do what we can to build a better future.
You're watching Harlan's Media.